everybody, and welcome back to another speed build. I had so much fun doing this one. So this one is a shell challenge, and it's my first time ever doing a shell challenge. And this shell was made by Lil Simsie. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's who made this shell, and she said it was her hardest shell ever. So I was proud of the layout I was able to make and everything. So I'm not sure if I did it quite right. I didn't remove any of the outer walls. I didn't see any walls inside, but I mean, y'all let me know if I followed the rules correctly. But I had a lot of fun, and this is up on the gallery for you to download. I built it in the Realm of Magic world because I'm obsessed with I'm just obsessed with that world. Like, every other world in The Sims can go away, and I would be fine because I just want like a million copies of this world. It's called Glimmerbrook. That's what it's called. So I went with of course, a sort of cottage core inspired house because that's really my style. The more I build in The Sims 4, the more I realize I am just a cottage core queen. So that's what I do. So this is what I mean, and there's also it's cabinesque, I guess, and rustic, all of those words. I had some trouble with the staircase, but I think what I ended up with is really cool, and I can't wait to show you the finished product at the end because I was like, how do I put a staircase here? Oh yeah, and the other hiccup of this lot, I think, was I couldn't figure out how to there's one piece of the foundation that will not go away, so I just kind of disguise it with some bushes, you'll see. But I figured I would pepper in some Q&A questions during this speed build just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So I have some really random ones. I guess I'll just pick one right now. Let's see. Have I ever won a trophy or an award? What was it for? I used to play softball when I was a kid, and I was so bad, and they just give you trophies for participation. How about that? I was so terrible at softball. I was benched, and I was 8. I feel like they really can't bench 8-year-olds, but they would bench me. Anyway, it was not a good time. Kudos to you if you can actually play sports, because I cannot do any sort of team sport or any sport where I have to catch a ball. It's just not gonna happen. Let's see. What's another one? Let's see. Do I love dancing? This is a random Q&A. Do I love dancing? I don't mind dancing if I'm in the right mood. I am I'm not moody, but it really just depends on my mood. Sometimes I really don't make me dance. I'm not gonna dance. Other times I'm this is fun. I work in theater, and primarily musical theater. That's the kind of actor that I am because I like to sing. But dancing is just not my strongest suit. I actually enjoy tap dancing though. I am definitely a beginner. But out of all of the dancing, I like tap dancing the best. I feel like that's really lame. But yeah, do I enjoy dancing? Sometimes. How about that? So it looks like I've got the exterior almost done. Oh no, I haven't edited this out. I should edit this out. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh well, we're keeping it in. I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was trying to figure out how to change it to summer, and I think I achieved it. I'll keep it in. I was trying to figure out the cheat to change it from autumn to summer because the plants were just looking so dead, you know? But it does look good in all seasons. I checked it out once I learned that fancy cheat. Yeah, so I like to build these little ponds. Again, I'm just a beginner, so I'm learning all these tips and tricks. Still haven't figured out that frickin' red shelf, but we're trying. Let's see. Did you dream last night? This is so random. Yes, I've been having crazy dreams because of quarantine. I think it's because I'm actually well rested. Every night I'm getting enough sleep. So towards the end of my night's sleep, I just get the craziest dreams that I like. That's what wakes me up in the morning because I'm like, okay, enough of this, brain. Like, what are you doing? And it's not normal. Every once in a while, I will get, I don't know, theater kids can relate, but every once in a while, even though I haven't performed in like a year, I get like musical nightmares where everything's going wrong, or like where I show up and it's opening night and I don't know any of my lines, and they send me out on stage with a script because they have no other choice, and then I like forget how to read, just those things. Or one time I had a dream where I went to an audition and I didn't have any of my stuff printed out, so I had to like run down the street and find a printer, or like, and then I had to like borrow somebody's like resume and pretend it was mine. It was a big deal. Theater kid probs. Let me know if you're a theater kid watching this, because we should unite and take over The Sims. I don't know. Take over something. Let's see. 43. Do you know any triplets? This is the most random thing. Triplets. Let's see. I don't think I do. I knew some triplets when I was in the 8th grade in middle school. I say no very loosely because I was like invisible during that part of my life in this particular middle school that I went to, because I was the new kid and it was such a big school and I'm shy, so like nobody noticed me. But these triplets were gorgeous, like blue-eyed, like long hair, like I don't know, they just were like Hollister models. It wasn't fair. And they would trick their teachers all the time and like go to each other's classes. I remember that was like one of the school scandals, was the triplets were going to each other's classes and eventually got caught. So but yeah, that's pretty much the only triplets I ever knew were those triplets, I think. What a random question. I fuss with the fireplace in this living room a lot. I'm so excited to show you guys the final walkthrough of this place because I really like it, and I think I'm going to play off camera for my own enjoyment later with this house, because I just think it was so fun, and I like found myself wanting to do that as I was building. I was like, oh my god, I want to build the perfect little family to live in here. Could a witch live in here? Yes, absolutely. I feel like I am not interested in anything normal anymore in The Sims. I just only want like sci-fi. Give me the weird stuff. I'm just weird. I'm just so weird. Oh my god. But really though. Let's see. Let's do another one. Oh my gosh, these questions are deep. How many countries have you been to? Okay, this is gonna seem like a brag, but it's not, because I haven't been out of the country for like years. I think so. I've been to Canada. Sorry, I've been to Canada. I've been to let's see, Germany, Czech Republic, Austria. Shoot, I'm trying to go through my like backpacking tour list because this was all in like one summer. Austria, Italy, Switzerland. What was after that? France, Belgium, and then the Netherlands. I don't know if so like 8, I think like 8 or 9. I'm gonna go with 8. Yeah, I just we went backpacking when I was like 20. I think it was the summer I turned 20. And of course it was like cringy. I was so cringy. I just like didn't know what to do with myself. Like I just was a kid, honestly. Like I was pretty sheltered growing up, so me at 20, like I just didn't know anything. Like I ordered Smirnoff ices at places. It was so cringy, y'all. Like I was in Italy drinking Smirnoff, and I should be fired for doing that. Like if I could go back and do that trip now as an adult, I think I would appreciate it a lot more. But you know, it is what it is, and it happened, and I'm glad I got to see all those cool places. But if I could go back and redo it and actually appreciate the food and the culture a little more, I would gladly do that. I went to Canada because I was in a touring production of a musical where I played a giant reindeer. So yeah, that was pretty lit. And it was really cold. Who knew? Canada's cold. But I liked it. I also liked the snacks in Canada. They had like all these different kinds of flavors of chips, and I was about it. So I'm obsessed with this kitchen that I made. Like, do you see this coffee counter that I have going there? Like, I've got our espresso machine and the espresso grinder. I think I live tested that because I was like, this is a necessity. And I had my sim that I was testing this build out with make himself a to go americano or something like that. Yep. I think I go with like a broom and a dustpan. Let's see if there's one more question I can sneak in here. Y'all, this is so weird. This Q&A. If you could only choose one, would you rather go to Paris or London? I would go to London because I haven't been. When I went, please excuse the construction noise. It's just nonstop. It'll never stop. So if I wait for it to stop, it's just never going to happen. So you're going to hear some beeps. Yeah, I would go to London because when I was in Europe, it was 2012. And that was during the London 2012 Olympics. So we were not going up there. It was so crowded. So yeah, I'd go to London because I would love to do all the things in England. Let's see. If you had a big win in the lottery, how long would you wait to tell people? I honestly might not tell people. Like, I probably would, because that actually gives me anxiety. Like, I would love to win the lottery, but getting that much money, like, all at once, and knowing that so many people just, like, lose all of their money and do stupid stuff and yeah, just basically lose all their money, I would be really careful and methodical about it. Also, I don't want to get murdered. Why do I just assume I listen to too many like true crime podcasts and watch too many like murder TV shows. So I'm like, am I going to get murdered for my money? Who gets my money? Who's like next in line for my money? My mom? Is she going to murder me for my lottery winnings? Who knows? Just kidding, Mom. I know you won't murder me. But yeah, I probably would wait and like tell a few people and then invest and then buy like a small cottage in the woods and never come back to society. That would be my dream because I am supreme introvert and all I need is like just so much Wi-Fi and coffee and maybe like a health food store nearby because I am that person. I love to walk through Whole Foods and just smell it. Is that weird? Yes, probably. But yeah, that's all I would need. The skateboarder, he knows when I'm doing voiceovers, and he rides a skateboard by. It's like, it never fails. Are there 20 skateboarders? Oh my gosh. Okay, pick one. Cats or dogs? Why do I have to pick one? List. I'm not picking one. I refuse to pick one. I think they're both cute. And they are both interesting in their own ways. I feel like I have two cats because my dog doesn't really like to be pet. She does, like, the way she shows affection is she, like, sleeps near you and, like, will put her head on you on the rarest of occasions. But, yeah, she's, like, not into being pet. And she's super smart, but also, like, really sassy. Like, she knows that we're not going to really punish her that bad. So she gets away with like minor stuff because she's super good, but like she just knows we're not gonna like really get mad at her. So she gets away with minor stuff, but yeah, I'd say she's more like a cat. And then I have my actual cat who is the cutest, but he's a little ball of rage some of the time, especially in the mornings when he has not had his food. That is an angry cat. It looks like we're nearing the tour, but maybe I have time for like one quick. I keep saying that. One more. Just one more. What are your nicknames? What do you prefer to be called? I don't really have any nicknames. Just call me Erica. I'm going to out myself with this nickname that my brothers created for me, which is Eebster, like Eebster. It's horrible, but I've grown to like it over the years because if I didn't like it, they would keep calling me it. So I pretended like I liked it, and now I just do. So Eebster it is. It was generated from the language on Zoom, Ubby Dubby. So my name in that is Abarabakaba, and then they changed it to Iberibakiba, and then it was Eepster. I don't know. Okay, I think this tour's coming up, so get ready. Oh, I just love it. I love what I did. This is, I'm proud of this one. I don't know if I always feel insecure, like, did I do the challenge right? Is this how you do it? Because this is my first time. I didn't see any walls on the interior, so I don't know, like, if there are usually walls in there and something happened, but I really love that window up there with the hanging plants. And, while I was live testing, it rained, so that's what that puddle is. Yeah, so we've got our living room here. The chandelier's hanging a little low, but I'm not mad about it. So that's my story. I'm not mad about it. The fireplace is legit. There's like a big portrait of a mysterious woman. Maybe she's like the head witch of the household, you know. You've got your chest. You've got your little easel, bookshelves. This is the main floor's bathroom. So there's laundry, a bathtub. You've got everything you need. I also really love those tiles. They remind me of my grandma's house because she had these like orange tiles everywhere. She has, or yeah. And then here's the kitchen. I use those same tiles to kind of tie that in. I think they're on the patio outside too. I'm not sure though. I really like the kitchen. I really like the tile on the cabinets. I think that gives it a really like vintage look. And there's that coffee corner that I love so much. I would just live for that. I think we're headed upstairs now. And this is that stairway that I am so proud of. Like, I think this is so pretty. I would love to have that stairway. And you can actually fit. I was nervous for a second that you couldn't fit between that rail and the wall, but your sim can get through there. I figured the upstairs bathroom would be plain and simple because some of the other house can get kind of cluttered. I had in mind maybe this being a younger person's room. So I made it kind of youthful, like maybe a teenager, a young adult. So yeah, I use purples and pinks. Wow, I can't talk. Look at this view though. I know I made a point to like look out the windows and just like imagine this being your real actual house, because wouldn't you just die? Not really die. And this is the master bedroom, and if I could have a bedroom in real life, like any dream bedroom, it might be this one. Like, honestly, like that's your view from your bed. Come on. I want it. You have your own little computer. Got your flowers drying. Yeah, so I think the screenshots are coming up, but thanks so much for watching, y'all. If you could subscribe, share this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. That would help me so much. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.